Most wide-open college football season we've had ever.
We don't have tomorrow or next year, but we have now.
College football lives here. ESPN Radio. Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Give a damn this weekend. Don't drink and drive. This message brought to you by Budweiser and ESPN, The Ticket.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and a cool, refreshing mountain dew. So give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Grab some friends and an ice-cold Mountain Dew today.
Mountain Dew. The new 2026 models are arriving daily at Larry Puckett Chevrolet. To guarantee you get the one you want, give them a call at 285-9300 or come by and lock in yours. They are selling before they arrive at the dealership, so be sure to get yours locked in today. Larry Puckett also has one of the largest selections of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the river region. If you don't trust your clunker to get to Auburn, Tuscaloosa, Troy, or the away games, a vehicle from Larry Puckett's pre-owned inventory will get you where you want to go. Larry Puckett always lets their customers do the talking, and you will certainly want your friends to know about the great prices and service that Larry Puckett Chevrolet provided you. Stop by and see them on Cobbs Ford Road in Prattville, or you can go to their website at larrypuckett.com to see all the many deals they are offering. This month, they're clearing out the 2025s, so now is the perfect time to buy from Larry Puckett Chevrolet in Prattville.
Hey, you ever bought a house in the spring or summer, not realizing how many trees are, not only in your yard, but also hanging over it? And when the fall comes and the leaves start to fall, you ever get to thinking to yourself, I would have never bought this house had I known how many leaves I'd have to rake up. True Cut Lawn Care not only bags leaves, they trim hedges, prune trees, lay down pine straw, they'll pull weeds out of flower beds, and so much more. Call Brandon Taft today at 398-2362 or look at their work on Facebook at True, that's T-R-U, Cut Lawn Care.
It's always big game week on 107.5 FM, 1210 AM, ESPN, The Ticket.
You're listening to Sports Center all night on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app. Now, here's Alex Del Barrio.
We are rolling on here on Sports Center all night, ESPN Radio and the ESPN app. ESPN Radio is presented by Progressive Insurance. Take the next step forward in your career with great benefits and an award-winning workplace. Apply at careers.progressive.com.
Half-hour headlines on Sports Center all night.
In the final day of the MLS regular season, Lionel Messi tallied a hat trick to clinch the Golden Boot. Messi also had an assist in Miami's win over Nashville SC. It was a final of 29 goals in 28 regular season matches for Lionel Messi to be the top scorer for the very first time. Also, University of Tennessee baseball coach Tony Vitello has emerged as the front runner for the managerial vacancy for the San Francisco Giants. This according to sources confirming to ESPN. Vitello would become the first manager in Major League history to go from a college program to the big leagues with no experience managing a pro organization. And in the college front, 11th ranked Tennessee taking on Alabama in Tuscaloosa. Our primetime game on ABC. Alabama with the lead in the fourth, and it was Daniel Hill pulling the game on ice for the Crimson Tide.
Hill in the backfield, Simpson the quarterback.
It's all sweet. Daniel trying to get to the edge. Fighting in. Touchdown, Alabama. 36-20 with 5:49 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They don't get it off. They don't get it off. It's over. Strike up the band and light them up.
Chris Stewart from Learfield on the call for Alabama. Bama with a 37-20 win. First SEC team ever to win 4 straight games, all against ranked teams with no bye week mixed in. 6 in a row now for Bama as they move to 6-1. Let's hear from Alabama head coach Kalen DeBoer, his thoughts on the win.
Just really proud of our guys. Another gutty win against a very good team, well coached, and just they constantly put pressure on you, especially with their offense. And they got some playmakers defensively. Wasn't perfect. You'd love to have no turnovers and all that good stuff, but our guys just did a nice job of continuing to fight, just like we have been, and we played for 4 quarters.
And more from DeBoer on setting the standard of the energy for the team.
Our guys were fired up, so they got me fired up. So I was excited to see them go out there and do their thing. And they're just, again, before the game, at halftime, just a lot of chatter, a lot of just positive, not too high level of emotions. It's right where I think we understand the week of preparation gets you mentally in the right space to where you're confident going out on the football field. And when you're confident, you got a little more energy, and that's really what I see with our guys, and so that fires me up.
Also on Saturday, 5th-ranked Ole Miss at 6-0 and 3-0 in SEC play, taking on 9th-ranked Georgia in Athens. Georgia at 5-1 and 3-1 in SEC play. It was the second matchup of a trio of SEC matchups between where both teams were ranked. A 5th-ranked Ole Miss, unbeaten, as we mentioned, is the 49th all-time meeting between those two teams. Georgia leading the series 33-14-1. Picking up the action in the fourth quarter, Georgia had been trailing for a good chunk. They trailed by 9 going into the fourth quarter, and they would score 17 points in the fourth quarter to take the lead and eventually get the win.
Humphrey in motion, lines up to the right behind the tight end, Delp. Play fake, Bowens throw it across the goal line in the end zone. Caught, touchdown! Touchdown, Lucky! Lawson Lucky with his 3rd touchdown catch of the day. He beats Sage Ryan, the safety, on a dart by Gunner. And the Dogs have the lead, 39-35 with 7:29 to go. There's the snap, there's the knee, and there's the game. Georgia will win, knocking off 5th-ranked Ole Miss. As the former colleagues and friends Lane Kiffin and Kirby Smart meet at the middle of the field, surrounded by bodies right now and cameras and microphones, and Georgia State patrolmen, and the clock hits 0, and Georgia is a winner tonight, 43-35. They knock off the number 5 team in the country.
Georgia Bulldog Sports Network on the call. Let's hear from Georgia head coach Kirby Smart on the second half adjustments they got.
I don't know that there's enough time in their locker room to truly adjust. I mean, you can recognize formations and plays and play them better, but we didn't call a lot of different defenses. We obviously didn't play real well the first drive of the second half for sure, because that was a 1-2 punch and gone. But I'm telling you, every time these kids walk off the field, they just believe they're going to stop them the next time. We just knew they were going to have to stop them once. If we could ever get off serve and get back to where we needed to get to, that we could win the game. And they were struggling to stop our offense too, which gives the defense hope.
That was Kirby Smart. As for Ole Miss head coach Lane Kiffin, he discussed the message he gave his team after the loss.
It's just disappointing. It's disappointing to have a shot like this, to be up 2 scores, as I keep saying, fourth quarter against Georgia, at Georgia, and undefeated, to go to 7-0. I mean, that's kind of one of your lifetime moments, I told him, and it's right there. Or we're sitting here in a very different, we make one significant play in that area there. We're sitting here saying, man, what a great job coming in here, and great job by the guys, getting up early on them and finishing off Georgia to go 7-0, and we didn't.
Georgia outscored Ole Miss 17-0 in the fourth quarter after trailing by 9. Ending Ole Miss their first loss. Gunnar Stockton with 4 passing touchdowns in the win. And Bulldogs scored on each of their first 8 drives of the game. First time they've ever done that since 2018. First time they've done it in a conference game in 20 years. Let's switch gears to the Big 12. 5-1 Utah, number 23 in the country against 15th-ranked BYU, coming in unbeaten. Utah's been blowing out opponents. 5 wins by 25 points, most in FBS, leading the Big 12 in rushing yards at over 248 per game. For BYU, 6-0 in back-to-back seasons for the first time in program history. Let's look at the action in this one. BYU scored first in the second quarter on a Chase Roberts 17-yard touchdown reception. It was BYU up 10-7. And then we'll pick up the action in the fourth quarter. Utah looking to reclaim the lead here on ESPN 700 AM.
Tight formation. Bray takes the handoff. Daniel Bray, 45-40 to the outside. 30, 20, 10.